Nothing like the wait for a great battle.
Let us begin.
Agreed.
I see.
Great. Thank you.
Right.
With me here, I suppose our victory is all but assured.
Our victory is at hand. Onward! My old friend Salazar has become a scheming tyrant. We cannot allow him to indulge his ambition. His warriors of the House of Yuan. Now is the time to rise. Win this decisive battle and bring peace to the realm. We'll lead the attack. Follow me. Let's go.
Well aware of your skill. Use every bit of strength to take you on!
The battle has become a chaotic struggle. I suppose it's about time I joined in.
I knew you would be the one to stand in our way. It may not be Cao Cao, but I will show you no mercy.
All my might!
Get ready! We can do this!
All my might! All my might!
End this! Take this! An enemy officer!
Shan't waver!
There we go!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Gotcha!
The enemy officer starts now. Has been defeated.
The morale may be high. We outnumber them already. It's only a matter of time before they're overwhelmed. There we go! I have crushed are beneath me! Situation!
The enemy officer is getting the upper hand. So our forces were fully prepared.
I must retreat. Well, I still can.
Let's go.
You want support?
Turn the tables. Oh, Max here. Pull back for now.
We've got them on the run. Advance! Let our gallant march shatter their will to pieces. Let's start the advance.
So far, so good. Or so it seems. Being able to guess their next move is a great help. Up against the most infamous schemer of our chaotic stage, being that trusted hands on the screen. So difficult.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. I see it. With all my might. There we go.
I hope this surprises you.
All my might. No, we gotta be quicker. Let's go. The enemy officer has been amazing. We cannot succeed. The enemy officer, not without you, has been defeated. We gotta be quicker. I see it. Choosing solitude on the battlefield. You must be good. Let us fight! I see you. Time to run. I've been waiting for this. I see it. Here. Time to act. I see it. Let's go. All my might.
Let's begin our advance! We shall stand proudly at the vanguard! Advance, now!
Overextended themselves. Now's our chance. Give Chen Gong the signal.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Enemy reinforcements coming to the west. Strike the town and bring honor to our house. I shall tear them
I
asunder.
hope this surprises you.
All my I can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Opening!
Time to act. This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
An opening!
This territory is out. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Shao will be making his move soon. Send word to Jungle that he is to defend Wu Tao. All my might! We shall also pull our troops back from the garrison for now. Dispatch our fastest men. Onward to glory!
The enemy officer has been defeated. All my might.
orders to head for Wuchao. I'll handle things here.
The time has come. Let's be on our way. Opening.
Tables turn.
Great work holding the front lines. Fall back and recover your strength. I'll keep the enemy at bay. Rest easy, friend.
The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! See it.
The enemy has been drawn to the west. Send word to Jia Shu. Now is the time to attack Wuchao.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
But we cannot be sure. Well, that's why they sent me, isn't it? Let's proceed according to plan.
Commence the advance. Let's go. Sorry. I'll leave this area to you.
Here you are, just as expected. And face the
This
great
territory, the enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh, so my fears were not unfounded. No sense telling the men to panic now.
So, we made Wuchao's defenses look weak as a ruse. And we need only press the attack harder.
Start the advance!
We're sending reinforcements. Gotcha! Divert more of our men to reinforce Wuchao.
Now is the time to avenge my bitter defeat. Prepare. We'll finish this here and now.
Louis-Boo, the battlefield is yours. Show them the fearless might of the ultimate warrior. With pleasure. Prepare to meet your end, Yuan Shao.
It's time to advance.
Let's end this.
I just wasn't ready. We have
enemy
word from the
officer
front.
has been
Dweebo
defeated.
has been sighted on the battlefield, and he's coming this way.
What? Weebu? And he's after me? Does anyone here have the skill to face it? Someone must stop his advance.
Tables turn.
We march at once.
Let's go. Reinforcements have arrived. Let's regroup and prepare to advance. Turn the table.
I used to make a living hunting beasts of prey. The bigger the kill, the greater the thrill.
Bold words for an old fool. I'll silence you soon enough. I've had my hopes set on fighting you again. This time, you will succumb to my unrivaled strength.
And open. Take that. Oh, I see you. Turn the table.
Open it.
Cannot hold out for much longer. Under attack. Open. Let's go.
Here's the resistance is futile.
The true warrior of the three kingdoms alongside me is truly heartened.
I see it. And open with all my might. And opening. The moment has come.
officer beneath me!
No choice but to retreat.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
What is it? I've fought my share of beasts, so there's nothing to worry about here. Go back and defend Wuchao.
You're finished!
Famed god of war, I, Shao shall challenge you with all of my strength!
I do not see fear in your eyes.
Very well. Show me what you can do.
Why are you here? I have engaged Lu. You should be guarding Wuchao. With all my might. No, but all my might. Let's go. Gotta be quicker. Run. Nobody. Turn the table.
How boring.
Simply will not do. All my might. At this rate, we'll lose Wuchao. Nobody. All my might. Tables turned.
How boring. I'll show you how much.
Got you. With all my might. All my might. Bring him down. An opening. Head in. Head in. Head in.
Well done! Most impressive.
It's too soon, but I must retreat. This is most incredible.
What smoke. Let's go.
Wuchao is fallen.
Looking rough.
Begin our advance. We shall attack Yuan Shao's main camp directly. Now advance!
Tables turned.
How boring.
Wuchao has fallen, and enemy forces are advancing rapidly on our position.
I lose.
Let's go.
Wuchao's defenses were impenetrable. How could this have happened?
This is an unforeseen turn of events, but we mustn't panic. Let us regroup our forces around the main camp and prepare to face the enemy.
Have I been overpowered? Fall back! I refuse to draw this out any further!
Time is right.
Cao is on the move. Come! We cannot afford to fall behind here! Time to advance!
Fierce Li Bu has been driven back. Valiant warriors of the House of Yuan, you have nothing more to fear.
I shan't
The enemy
let my
officer
emotions interfere.
has been defeated.
That you must already
The
know.
enemy officer has been defeated. Down anyone. The enemy officer
to come wandering into our ranks. I suppose things aren't going my way today. Maybe next time.
I hope the strength has started to grow. Let us continue to exercise caution. Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated. With all my might.
Reached our main camp.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Have I failed somewhere? Shall analyze later, for now I must go back.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. After me then? Determined, I see.
Bold of you to stray so far from the pack. I'll soon shatter your confidence.
Was that move intentional? Or just foolish?
How bold of you to come rushing in. I, Yuan, shall see what you're made of. Let's go.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Have you descended upon this battlefield to slay me? My head you after. I will never yield to the likes of you. The realm needs a ruler. His name is Cao Cao.
Shall we get serious?
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Victory is sweet.
Take your position. We shall show them our unity.
Victory is sweet.
All right, come on. I can handle you. No problem.
I expect great things here.
We're going on the offensive. Get ready.
Descended from above in my hour of need. My fate rests in your hands.
Falling back. Sorry, I couldn't be of more assistance. This appears to be as far as we go. We may not be able to make it through this. We may not be able to make it through this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Resistance is futile.
I expected the enemy's officers to be more skilled than this.
Have you descended upon this battlefield to slay me? It's my death.
This can't be.
Let's go.
Have you descended upon this battlefield to slay me? My head you're after. I will never yield to the likes of you. The realm needs a ruler. His name is Shao.
I hope you're ready. For we cannot allow an isolated enemy to escape.
Did you get lost
The
or
enemy
something?
officer.
Buddies are gonna worry about you.
The resistance is futile. You are a true warrior
enemy
of
officer
the Three Kingdoms.
Been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Really? So shameful. This isn't over. Okay, just started. That it?
I leave the rest up to you.
Cannot hold out for much longer.
Isn't over. Okay.
With all my might. The enemy officer
I'm still needed.
has been defeated.
That means I must fall back for now.
No choice but to retreat.
I'm sorry. I'm going to withdraw.
Take this gun. All my might.
I hope I can meet expectations. Yes, I skipped test. Victory is sweet. In that case. Shall we get serious?
Let's end it.
Now then. Yes, I see. You'll accept this one. Yes, skill task. Now then. You'll accept this one.
We may not be able to make it through this.
I hope the surprise is fantastic. Victory is sweet.
We may not be able to make it through this.
looking rough. It's not over yet.
Take this!
Let's go.
Going down.
You descended upon this battlefield to slay me. Let's end it.
Gotcha!
Looking rough.
I will never yield to the likes of you. The realm needs a ruler. His name is Shao.
Yes, the resistance is
The
futile.
enemy officer has been
I
defeated.
hope you're ready, for we cannot allow an isolated enemy to escape.
The enemy
Did
officer
you get lost or
been
something?
defeated.
Buddies are gonna worry about you.
officer has been defeated.
We're fighting a losing battle. I'm getting out of here.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Shameful! Really? So isn't over. This isn't over.
I hope I can meet expectations. You'll accept this Victory is sweet. No choice but to retreat. Yes, I see. I do hope you're enough. Shall we get serious? Now then. You'll accept this version. Yes, fantastic. Beautiful strategy.
It can't be.
You'll accept this version. You'll be satisfied. I expect great things here. With all my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm still needed. Let's go. That means I must fall back for now.
I hope this surprises you. I wonder.
Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I see.
We've wrested victory from the jaws of defeat. Now the House of Yuan can restore peace to the realm.
So Yuan, guiding star of the age, end my life so that your hero may claim his destiny.
You're in no position to make such demands, Cao Cao. I, Yuan Shao, will be the one to decide your fate. Be silent and kneel before me, so that you may properly taste defeat. Say what you will, but Cao Cao was trying to manipulate you into doing his bidding. Although I suppose I should temper my words a little.
Yuan Shao, my request is simple. Cut me down at once. Let's end this, here and now.
I have no intention of killing you. Ending your life would only place the restoration of the realm further out of reach. And the throne of the Han would lose one of its most capable retainers. Or you can accept my generous offer of forgiveness instead. Enter my service now, and together we will restore His Majesty's reign.
You haven't changed at all. Always asking for the world like it's your next cup of wine. But you are a fool, Yuan Shao. You already have the people's favor, so you gain nothing by recruiting me to your cause. Yuan Shao, the hero fighting to restore the throne of the Han. And Cao Cao, the schemer that unleashed a beast on an old friend in a bid for power. Pardoning the loser of such a decisive battle would be like announcing to the world that it was staged. Decide, Yuan Shao! Strike me down and end this.
Perhaps. I've decided. I'll never see you slain. In the past, I would have yielded to your words without question. But now, it is my will alone that guides my path. For I am the rightful leader of the noble house of Yuan.
So you've gained some wisdom. Know this. The victor's glory cannot shine without making a villain of the vanquished. Farewell, old friend. I concede the reins of power to you.
Yes, I do not regret my decision. The path ahead requires a leader that can wield his will without shame. Come, let us return. This victory calls for a feast as glorious as our triumphant battle. What are you doing? Quickly, this way.
The Battle of Guandu has ended in our favor, and peace is slowly making its return. This feels like the right moment to set off. Missing me already, are you? That'll put a spring in my step. It was mere chance that brought us together, but these days with you have been a precious gift. After all the fighting and drinking we've done, I think I might just have made up for the time I lost with my fallen disciple. At my age, I figured I'd just have to live with that pain until the end. But there's no denying it now. You're one of those village folk, through and through. Sometimes you walk without making a sound. It takes very special training to learn something like that. But whenever you let your guard down, and I saw the real you, it was like catching a wild cat by the tail. And I really owe a lot to Lord Yuan Shao as well. I'm sure he'll kick up a storm after I've gone, so good luck with that. He'd curse me for being ungrateful and then start brooding over what he did to make me leave. Sound about right? He's learned how to win people over, that's for sure. But it was you who saw the hero in him before anyone else could. I should have said this sooner, but thank you. You've shown me my true path as a warrior. Finding a hero to believe in and winning him glory in battle. Now that's a life worth living. It's taken me a long time to realize, but it's never too late to change your ways. I may be getting on in years, but I've still got the strength and the will to raise hell when I need to. Guess that means I'm a warrior for life. Yes, and one day, the world might know my name. I suppose it's time to part with my alias as well. Lord Yuan Shao has seen to it that the court's men will no longer pursue me. It's a reward for my efforts, or so I'm told. So now, I can finally live under my true name. Aye, taking on the name of a legendary archer was a heavy burden to bear. Alright, I'll introduce myself properly as a little parting gift. My real name is Huang Zhang. When the world knows it too, come and find me. I'll be waiting. Until then, farewell.
The House of Yuan has restored the Han to power and ensured its lasting reign. The determination you saw in me that day has finally borne fruit. Wouldn't you agree? Indeed. I am now completely without rival. My nobility is beyond question, as is my right to lead this great house. But I could not have achieved this alone. For a leader is nothing without those who stand beside him. Would you indulge me for a moment? I'd like to reminisce about an old friend. Yes, he was a part of my life I'll never be able to forget. Cao Cao. We used to talk endlessly about one day joining forces to restore order to the realm. He was ruthlessly cunning, but he also yearned for peace more deeply than anyone. A single change of circumstances could have made him the victor instead of us. And now I walk the path cleared by Cao Cao's willingness to sacrifice everything for his cause. It was he who thrust me to the fore as leader of the coalition, despite my uncertainty. And at the Battle of Guandu, Cao Cao would never surrender his life willingly, but he repeatedly requested to be cut down. So we must ask why he allied with Lui Bu to provoke me. It must have been to cast himself as the villain. Cao Cao gave himself as a sacrifice to allow me to achieve the peace he so greatly desired. He knew that the shortest path to revival for the Han was for one of noble birth to seize control of the Central Plains. So it seems, and to think that the path carved by our relentless conviction would bring us all this way. While I cannot speak well of his means, perhaps Cao Cao has proven himself to be a hero as well. Guardian of Peace. If you must stand with a hero, stand with me. For my part, I shall continue to grow, like a great tree with long, flowing branches and deep, unshakable roots. So, as you continue your journey, let it be in the shade of my benevolence that you land to rest your wings.